have to then clear out the order because it comes pre-packed.
Okay.
So I bring everything up to the top. I select my box, and we do have SKUs for each box. I just don't have it printed yet, but that's another sheet that we would have to add to what we have here.
Okay.
And then I go into our scan section.
Yeah.
And then I would then go to my next aisle, which is AJ81. And then I just look to see how many I need, what SKU it is.
Okay.
5581. And I would just scan it. I'd have a box pre-made, which I don't right now.
Right.
So then I put it in my box,
Okay.
circle it, and then I move on to the next one, which is AJ91.
So these are different items, the same
Correct.
person. Okay.
Correct. Yep.
So you're going to complete that piece of paper, that pick, until you're done, then you move on to the next one.
Yes.
You fit everything in one box typically, or?
When you know how many pieces can fit in each box,
Okay.
I can.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to change out boxes.
Yeah.
So you'd have to make a new box, and then
Do you have multiple size boxes too?
we do. We have our largest is 24-2019, which we can't fit on this yet because it's not set up for it.
Right.
And then it's 24-2010,
Okay.
and then it goes down to the 18-12-12,
Right.
18-12-9, 18-12-6, and then the 12-9-6.
All right. Okay. What do you think about storing the boxes maybe like on the sides or something? Would that be helpful? Because right now you have to reach up top there.
I do.
I mean, I don't know, maybe vertically or something. Or even maybe...
It might help vertically, but I'm not sure if it would help with the width of the aisles. If we had
Okay.
two of them going down,
I got
if
you.
it would still
Yeah,
leave enough
you're
room.
pretty tight here, as you can see.
And can fit probably about 2 shopping carts down it with just enough space on each side not to run into the pallets.
Okay.
And then now I have to go all the way around to the next aisle because it's now jumped over there.
Yeah, but that software would suppose... Well, you want a serpentine, you're saying, like go...
Yeah, what would be ideal is if we started there, went all the way down to the end of the aisle, and then started at that end,
Okay.
and came back up this way. And
Gotcha.
then the same way the other side.
Okay. Yeah, because you're kind of retracing your motion right now.
Yeah.
We just started from here, so... You find the wheels, feel pretty smooth to you, and like you said, you had a hard time turning it. Is that when you get to this point, right?
Yeah, because then
Yeah. What if it had all swivels on it, and you could just, like...
it would the turning radius of the car.
Yeah,
would
but it
be
may not
off.
handle as good, though.
Yeah, the pushing coming straight, I don't know if it would still be
Okay.
ideal with
Right.
all of the boxes on it and what we need to do.
Okay. So you're just putting a mark as you pick, so you remember, obviously, and...
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so now you have to tape. That one's okay because the box is small enough, but
Yeah.
if it's too tall, it's tough to get in there.
Yeah, in most cases we'll have a taller box. I'll make one up to show you.
So you go both, two pieces, one in each direction.
Yeah, it's for security on the box in case it gets dropped.
Okay. How heavy is that box when it's... Like the big one's pretty heavy, right? The 24, the big box?
Big boxes, we pack them to 50 pounds.
Wow.
That's
Really?
the max weight for our clients, 50 pounds. And you could fit more in that box.
Okay, so your software just said the order's complete, print a label.
Yeah, and there's a specific section over here where it picks what type of label you want to print.
Oh, yeah?
And then we specifically print this UCC here.
Yep.
And in the case like what Brian was saying, we can also ship from here, which is
Okay.
just another button there, it would spit out another label, and then it's done.
Okay. But is that label, do you need another label on there now for shipping?
These ones go truck.
Oh, okay. You're just gonna put them on a pallet.
So yeah, we just put them on a pallet.
Okay.
They wait. We send the information to the customer, and then she'll let us know what.
Gotcha. But if it was going UPS, you could put a UPS label.
For some clients, yes.
Okay.
For this one, we still have to wait because we still have to send her all of this information that we just packed it.
Okay.
So it still has to. We still have to put it on a skid and then wait for her to get back to us before we do anything with it.
Gotcha.
And so I just complete this order.
So you just close it out, pick another piece of paper.
Yep. And then we start the process all over again.
See, I guess the issue is now, like, we don't know where we're going yet, right? I mean, you do,
No.
but we might be.
Each order is different. So like, if we were in AK
Yeah.
and we ended in AK, this order
Right.
starts AI and then jumps to AL.
Okay.
So now we're jumping from first aisle at the middle of the first aisle to the end of the first aisle, and then jumping all the way back over to the middle of this aisle here.
All right. So you're going to try and find something on there roughly close to where we are. So what's telling you what box to use there? Just your knowledge?
Just knowledge, yeah.
Okay.
From working with his customers for so long, you kind of just realize, okay, I know these pieces, I know how much they weigh, how much depth they need, and then I can just base it off of that.
Okay. Yeah, I was just thinking maybe for a new worker it would be a little hard to figure that out.
Yes.
We-
Most new people,
Yeah.
they don't even know what the product is. So
No.
they don't even know, okay, is it underwear, is it t-shirts, is it the boxers? So without knowing that,
Right.
they don't know whether they're going to need a size 6 box, like 6-inch deep, or a 9-inch box.
Okay.
And the issue right now is we're short on some of these pieces.
We had a
So-
scanner holder. I don't see it though. We must have forgot to ship it.
I was gonna say I don't see a scanner holder.
Yeah, I mean we can kind of put that thing anywhere.
Because this order, we don't have pieces for some of this stuff. I have to go into it
Oh.
and update it.
Should have printed, right?
Not with this because I have to edit the order.
Oh.
And the issue with this is I know these pieces are short because I've done it so many times. If somebody didn't right now, we'd have to, they start scanning and then I'd have to change it for them. So then they'd have to rescan what they did.
Okay.
Because it's not communicating right now.
Mm-hmm.
But we are working with 3PL to get it to communicate so we can just jump back into the order after fixing it and just complete it then.
Okay.
But it's a little hiccup right now. Have to update.
I'm just videotaping.
That's fine.
I'm not showing this to anyone, just so you know. But
can do it. That's
she's
fine.
teaching me her process, and this is a new product for us.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you guys doing this for us because.
Appreciate trying.
Well, we've had a couple people try it, and it's not for everyone. It's
Yeah.
perfect for exactly what you're doing, like picking, onesies and twosies into cases.
The one problem that we have, and it's not your part as much as our software, may not allow us to pick multiple orders
That's
at one time,
what you're
and that
saying.
seems to be that defeats the whole purpose.
Well,
of it.
yeah,
If I can't load 12 boxes,
Yeah.
and if they have one of this going in each box, if they can't pick them at the same time, then the cart doesn't do much for me.
It's
so
the software.
well, we think our IT guy's looking into it to see if there's something
I would think
he
they
can
can
do
fix
about
that.
that. You would certainly you would think.
Because I can see where she has to, she's kind of retracing her steps a lot.
The whole key behind us, if we can get this cart to work where she can put, let's say, 12 boxes, 3 on each shelf,
Yeah.
and she can start here and pick all 12 orders out of
Right.
this place first, then next, so that when she gets to the end of the aisle, she's done.
Right.
It's worth it for us. If she still has to, and this may not have anything to do with your cart, if she still has to walk up and down and pick one order at a time, it'll never give us enough savings to make it worth our investment. That's
Right.
the real concern.
Right.
So it may not, your cart may very well be designed. I think we saw a few things that we would say
Yeah.
we might want to tweak. But it's really our software's ability to do that.
Right, right, right,
I
right.
talked to Pete yesterday. He was going to look into it, so I'll find out.
Yeah.
I will tell you one of the things, and I think it can do it. Do these tip? Can they be
Well, that's the other thing. Do you want to get the you want the lip pointing down?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
That would
another
be-
concern. That's what
Yep.
somebody else brought up to us exactly because they have to lift the box over the lip.
Exactly right. Yep.
Yeah.
So if these were angled a little bit, like you can do with the other ones, then the boxes, two things would happen. One, you wouldn't have to lift the box over the lip, or if you did, it would be shorter. But more importantly, she doesn't have, if it's leaning at an angle, it's easier to put stuff in the box.
Okay.
So if this isn't here, if you look at, you don't have any blue bins here, do you?
I got big blue bins.
But if you show the blue bin, you'll see what I mean.
All right.
It's easier to, yeah,
Right,
it's easier
right,
to
right,
throw the
right.
stuff in. So that would be the one, I mean, not
Okay.
a complaint as much as a suggestion.
I mean, these are designed to be angled, but the
Yep.
lip is going to have to be.
Yeah, I would lower that lip down to almost next to nothing so that it just stops
just-
there.
just barely-
Just enough to hold the box
Okay.
there. That's a pretty good lip.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. Good. I'm going to go back to work. Really nice meeting you. We like the cart.
Thanks for your
And,
help.
if we can, if we're going to do our studies on it, thanks for letting us.
Yeah,
try it.
are you kidding me?
And if it works for us, we'll
Yeah.
we'll do that. And I assume you have other product. I didn't really.
We have all
look. I
kinds of
think I
stuff.
Stumbled.
You know, we do
upon
stuff
you.
like that little battery pack right there.
Yeah.
Some people just buy that thing, and then from
You
there it
make your own
grows.
cart and do it.
Yeah, you can put them on those big
Yep.
big ones down there if it would help. It just depends on the use.
Well, you keep in touch with us.
I will.
Keep in touch
I will.
with Brian, and
Oh,
because
yeah.
this is what we do, and we have,
Oh, yeah.
so I'm sure that we can probably do some business
All right,
down the road.
appreciate it.
Sound
Thanks
good?
a lot. Take
Thanks a
care.
lot.
All right, nice meeting
Thank you, Mike.
All right, so
I'll let you continue
yeah,
on,
thanks.
sir.
No worries. All right, so now, yeah, I understand what he's saying. It's like, yeah, we would love to just grab whatever 12 boxes,
Yeah.
fill them up.
Yeah. Definitely would help, especially with the speed of it.
But I still think it's just by seeing you're limiting the packing, and
Yeah.
you're so that's
I've
still
already eliminated the packing. I've eliminated the step of where it sits there
right.
for however long it takes for the packer to get to it.
Sure.
So now it's all the clutter that we have of all the orders that are
The
pending
bottleneck.
would be gone.
How bad does it get there?
When you get 5 people down here, you have forklifts coming up and down because we only have the 2 bays and 3 doors. 2 of our doors are up here.
All right.
And then you have the pallets on both sides. You now have a hazard of people trying to walk out with forklifts coming up and not being able to see. So
So have you got what 20, 30, 50 boxes waiting to get packed? Oh, at least.
sometimes more.
Okay.
Because each pallet has 10 orders.